guys, welcome or welcome back. It's 𝒔𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍� here, and today you guys are joining me for a very self-indulgent opening right now. You guys might have noticed I've been on a little bit of a card kick, and when I saw that they had a Sanrio Bandai TCG or card collection, I was so excited. Now, I want to first off say that this was very kindly gifted to me from an anonymous user on Throne. So I don't know who you are, but I just want to say a huge thank you for getting this for me. I am so excited. As I've mentioned on Throne, if I'm ever gifted any TCG products, I want to go ahead and I want to film the opening for you guys. I am curious to see how many of you will be interested in the Sanrio TCG set. Sanrio is one of my other big collecting passions outside of Pokemon. I have a lot of Sanrio stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I've been a collector for a very long time, so I was definitely excited to see this and to get a chance to open it. Now, this is by Bandai, which is very exciting. I don't know a whole lot about this set. I did see on the back though, there is like a preview of some of the cards. I think this is a preview of the cards, and there are so many amazing characters featured in this set. I don't know if this is all of them or if there's more, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna break this little seal here, and let's have a look at the packs. Looking at this assembled, it is like the cutest thing I think I've ever seen. I have to be kind of careful with how I show this because it's very reflective. But here we have the pack art, which has 𝘵𝘵𝘪𝘵𝘵𝘦𝘳𝘳, Pochoko. We have Hello Kitty, Kuromi, and Cinnamoroll. These two are my absolute favorite Sanrio characters. I have a lot of less popular favorites as well, but we shall see what we get when we open these. There are so many packs! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting! So here I believe we have, is it 9 packs? No, 10 packs on this side. Okay, so I think it's 20 packs. So let's go ahead, pop these over here, and let's get opening. I brought scissors this time. I'm gonna try to be careful to not wreck any of the art. Oh my gosh. I hope I get lots of Cinnamoroll and lots of Kuromi. That's gonna be my hope. Let's open. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm so excited. So I mentioned to you guys that I have other favorite characters from Sanrio that are not as popular. Sugar bunnies is a part of that. I absolutely love sugar bunnies. It is so hard to find merch of them. I do have a plushie of this little cutie here, but finding merch in general for these guys is so difficult, so that is a huge win. Next we have Hello Kitty herself and 𝑚ina no Tabo. This is an older character, I believe. It's not one of my favorites from Sanrio, but I do think it is quite cool. And there is a little peek at the back. These are so adorable. After this video, I'm probably gonna go see if I can find some plushies of sugar bunnies because they're so cute. The first pack was a very big success, I would say. Continuing along to the next one. Oh my gosh! We got Keroppi. Oh my gosh, the little frog. I think a lot of people do like Keroppi. I mean, I think Keroppi is cute for a frog, so I will say that. Next we have Kurumi-chan, which is a little sashimi based character who is so fun. Oh! I didn't realize there were holos. That makes this even more exciting. We have a holo 𝘵𝘵𝘪𝘵𝘵𝘦𝘳𝘳 eating a cookie. That is so cute. Happiness at 600, as is deserved for this adorable little dog. That is too cute. For those of you who don't know, 𝘵𝘵𝘪𝘵𝘵𝘦 is actually, the name is pudding. Well, pudding is pudding in Japanese. It's also kind of a cool crossover because Jigglypuff's name in Japanese is also pudding, which means Jigglypuff's name in Japanese is also pudding. Moving on to the next pack. What did we get? Oh, I think I see Cinnamoroll. This is a good pack already. This is a good pack already. We are starting off this pack with a My Melody. Oh my gosh, we have My Sweet Piano, who is actually from the My Melody universe. That is so cute. And we do get a super cute holo. We get another one. This one being Cinnamoroll, my love, my sweet baby pie. I love Cinnamoroll and Kuromi. Number 1. They're both tied for number 1. I love them so much. And this is such a cute, God, it even has the cute little wings. Oh my gosh, this is so precious. I need to like get a binder for these. These are so nice. I do apologize if I'm going kind of slow with these. And I do really love taking the time to appreciate the art. So let's continue on. Here we have Asuru no Monkichi, super cute. This is an older character from Sanrio as well, based on a monkey. Here we have quite possibly one of my least favorite Sanrio characters, 𝘉𝘂𝘪, who is actually based on like the swamp monster. He's not a bad guy, he's just not as cute as the others. And finishing with another holo, this time with a very cute Hello Kitty. I'm trying to make sure I keep all my rubbish separate. Okay, this is fine, Okay, this is fine, but we've got another repeat and I'm glad it's this one. We have sugar bunnies looking so cute. We have ourselves a Hello Kitty and we have a Dear Daniel that says I love you in the corner. That is so stinking cute. This one isn't a holo, so I don't know how many holos you're supposed to be guaranteed, but I will say, looking at the art, you do have that little Cinnamoroll card feature on the pack, and we did get that, so I wonder if that's like a special rare in this set. I'm curious about that now. I'm gonna have to look up the full set list after this to see if it is everything on the back or if that's just like a sneak preview. Moving along. Pickle! Okay, let's have a look. Here we have 𝑔𝒑𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔. This is a character that I don't think they're super old, but I do recognize this one. They're very cute. Here we have another Dear Daniel, and here we have a holo Peckle. Oh, the little strawberry cupcake is so cute. I don't mind Peckle. Once again, not my absolute favorite character, but it is pretty cute, I'm gonna be honest. And the holo is really nice. So I am kind of going on a bit of a card collecting arc, but not just within Pokemon right now. Oh my gosh, there's no way. Okay, I'm sorry I'm freaking out so much. It's just, I love so many Sanrio characters, and as I just said, this is my favorite character from the Hello Kitty side of the universe. So each character has their own like mini universe. As you saw, my Melody had my sweet piano. This is Charmy Kitty, who is, I believe, Hello Kitty's cat. This is my favorite character from the Hello Kitty world, if you will. Next, moving on to 𝘵𝘂𝘪𝘵𝘵𝘦𝘳. I love 𝘵𝘂𝘪𝘵. He is just an edgy little guy. He's so cool. And then finishing with Tuxedo Sam. That is so precious. I love all three of these characters so much. That was a really good pack. Next pack, we are starting off with another Tuxedo Sam right here. Moving into the Cheery Chums. These guys I'm not as familiar with. I do recognize them, but I don't think there's very much merch made of these guys. So that is cool to see. And then we get another holo. This time getting the bad 𝘵𝘂𝘪𝘵 holo. I'm glad I got this one. I really do like 𝘵𝘂𝘪𝘵 a lot. I don't know why in my brain I've always shipped 𝘵𝘂𝘪𝘵 with Kuromi. I always thought they would be so cute. I don't know. That's just like a totally nonsensical thing that I feel like nobody cares about, but I'm going to share because this is my time to finally talk about Sanrio, and I'm very excited about it. Oh, another Charmy Kitty. How cute. Okay. More Charmy Kitty. I am not mad at that. Here we have another 𝘵𝘂𝘪𝘵. Okay. I didn't even mention little twin stars. We have Kiki and Lala. I love little twin stars. I feel like these guys kind of hit like their peak popularity. I want to say around like 2013 to like 2016. And I feel like you don't see as much stuff about these guys anymore. But these are also another two of my favorite characters from Sanrio. They're very cute and soft and dreamy. They actually have an alternate coloring where they have like yellow and brown hair, which is kind of fun. But I definitely prefer the like tealy blue and the baby pink. I think it's very cute. Okay, so I'm nearly at the halfway mark, which is very sad because I'm really enjoying this. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. I'm just throwing my scissors everywhere. Oh, so cute. Here we have 𝘠𝘠𝑃𝑦𝑒𝑟𝑛. We have my Melody, super cute art, and another My Sweet Piano. I just realized we haven't pulled a Pochako yet, which is kind of interesting considering they are on the art. And I would like to see maybe a little bit more of Kuromi. So here we have Patty and Jimmy, who is, these are both older characters. Here we have Pickle. Speaking of which, ask and you will receive. We have my Melody, who is the pink one, and we have Kuromi. I don't know how many people will be watching this that don't know anything about Sanrio, so I'm just gonna make it clear who is who. I definitely love Kuromi. I will say my favorite version of Kuromi is with the black hood rather than the purple, but either way, this is a really cute holo. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, I don't know how many people will know of these characters, but we have Nya, Ni, Nyu, Nye, and Nyon. These are so cute. Definitely some underrated Sanrio characters, at least in the Western world, I think. Here we have a Kuromi. Okay, very nice. My girl, my sweet angel baby. I love her so much. And, ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I really love this holo. The colors, the use of like the blue, the yellow with the pink against the green. This is a really pretty card to look at. Next pack. Oh, yay! Okay. This is another character like the Sugar Bunnies that is like, it's not super mainstream, but there's not a whole lot of merch. And this is Wish Me Well, who is a cute little bunny rabbit. For those of you who don't know, rabbits and bunnies are some of my favorite animals. So I absolutely love this. Oh, I just hit the camera. I'm sorry. Next, we have 𝘵𝘸𝘪𝘵𝘵𝘦𝘳𝑗. I'm going to be honest, I've seen these guys, but I don't know anything about their lore. They definitely remind me of like Kiki and Lala, at least these two do. But in this one, kind of the coloring of Tuxedo Sam, but these guys I think are a little bit older. They're definitely not as popular as some of the other characters featured. And here we go! Oh my gosh! Okay, I think this one is, no, it's not textured. I thought it was, but this is the other card to go with the Cinnamoroll. We have the super exciting Hello Kitty. Oh, this is so cute. The happiness is 1974. Very nice that we got both of the ones featured on the packs. I wonder if that's the only two that are there or if there are more. You know what I think I'm gonna do? If I get anything else, I might put the Sugar Bunny duplicates in my wallet in like the clear slot just to make it extra cute. Here we have another Patty and Jimmy. Here we have, I think this is a different Peckle, unless my memory's playing up, which would be about right for me. And we have the Cheery Chums again. So I think these two were definitely duplicates. So this might be a different Peckle. I cannot remember. Also, I'm experimenting again with a different card opening setup. I think this one is a little bit better. It's definitely a little bit more comfortable than my other ways of filming. Oh my gosh, no way. You guys, if you've been in the streams, you'll probably have heard me mention 𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗, which is one of my favorite underrated Sanrio characters. One of my favorites of all time. I actually have a plushie of this cutie. There is very limited merch. I remember actually winning some plushies of this character on Toriba because it was like the only way I could find merch. It's so cute. It's like a white little polar bear with this yellow and blue polka dot fuzzy blankie. It is so cute. I love this character so much. I wish they made more merch of it. It is a newer character too, but I love it. I'm so excited they put this in this set. Here we have little twin stars. I'm very excited to see a new card for them. Like I said, I love Kiki and Lala. And then we have another one of the special holos. This time being Pom Pom Pyorin. Okay, so I guess there are more. It must be all the ones maybe featured on the pack art. Oh my goodness, this card is so stinking cute. I could cry. Oh my gosh, with the little microphone and the beret. This is so cute. This might be one of the cutest, if not the cutest set of TCG or just cards in general. It is actually so precious. I'm gonna cry. I think we are down to the final 5 packs, which I wonder if we'll get any more holos out of this. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but here we finally have a Pochocco card. I was wondering if we were gonna pull any Pochocco, so I'm glad to see that. I'm sorry, this whole video is gonna be me like screaming and freaking out. Here we have 𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗. It's so hard not to roll my R's whenever I say this one's name, but it is this adorable little hamster. I believe this is an older Sanrio character. I mean, you guys can probably guess why I jive with Sanrio so much. The aesthetic is so cute. It's so pastel. There's so many adorable animals and creatures. A lot of it is based on the color pink, and they use a lot of like bakery and love heart imagery, which is absolutely my favorite. So, you know, they know how to make a cute character. And then another 𝘠𝑗𝘠𝘠𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗. What have we got in this pack? Something different? Not to begin with. Here we have 𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝘵𝑗𝑘𝑟𝑟𝑘𝑟𝑎𝑚𝑒𝑚𝑒, which is super cute, and another 𝘠𝑗𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠𝑗𝘠𝑗. All repeats, but all very cute ones, I will say. Gosh, I'm getting nervous. I feel like 3 of those big holos has got to be really good. That's like kind of a lot, no? Here we have, oh, I saw Hang It On. And speaking of the Strawberry King, here we have the Strawberry King themselves. This is another one of those characters that isn't my favorite, but it is an older character, so you gotta respect it. Here we, oh my gosh! I'm gonna cry. Not only does this card have Cinnamoroll, my sweet baby, we also have Milk. Milk is like, I don't know. This is the hardest universe for me to pick an absolute favorite out of, because we have Mocha, we have Milk, we have Cinnamoroll, we have Cappuccino. Like, there are so many good characters within the Cinnamoroll universe that it's genuinely so impossible for me to choose an absolute favorite, but Milk is definitely up there for sure. And the final card, it's a holo Hang It On. This is probably my least exciting holo, but hey, it's still very pretty. The art is super nice. I really appreciate that the outlines are not done in like black as to keep them very pastel. So I do still appreciate this. Look at his goofy face though. Like, what is this dude doing? The final 2 packs. I cannot believe we're already here. This is so sad. I don't want it to end. Oh gosh, you guys know me. I love Sanrio. I could talk about it for like ever. But here we go, kicking off the second last pack with a Strawberry King, another gorgeous cinema roll. How funny that they were both next to each other. And then we also have another little Twin Stars card. But that does mean we're at the saddest part of the video, because it's the last pack. I can't believe it's already over. I feel like it just began. Let's go ahead and let's crack into this final pack and let's see if we can pull anything new. I'm gonna try to open this the other way so I don't see the final card, so it can be a surprise. It looks good. We're starting off with something we haven't seen, which is Maroon Cream. I think this is another kind of older character, but it is very, very cute. Here we have a 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔, another character I've seen before, but not a character I'm super familiar with. It is very cute though. And then the final card of this opening. Oh, we have another Wish Me Well. That was a really cute pack. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna organize these and we're gonna have a look at my favorite cards that we pulled. This is so sad. I cannot believe it's nearly over, but I went through and organized them. The first hits that we got were within the regular cards. Well, to me, they're hits. We have Wish Me Well, Charmy Kitty, Little Twin Stars, 𝘵𝘸𝘵𝘦𝘳𝑗𝑔. We have My Melody, of course, My Sweet Piano, Cinema Roll. We have the Sugar Bunnies. I'm so stoked I got a duplicate on this one. Here we have our holos featuring, we have Dear Peckle, Karopi, Hello Kitty, 𝘠𝘠𝘵𝘠𝘠𝘠. We have Batsumaru. We have Little Twin Stars, Kiki and Lala, My Melody, and Karomi. Here we have the special holos, which featured Hello Kitty, 𝘠𝘠𝘵𝘠𝘠𝘠, and probably my favorite, our dear Cinema Roll. Overall, I had so much fun being able to open this set. I never thought in all my time I would get the chance to open Sanrio TCG. This was absolutely incredible. If I do ever happen to get my hands on any more of this set, I would absolutely love to film it again with you guys. And maybe we can fill some of the slots that we missed out on, but I think we did pretty darn well. I've definitely been enjoying doing these more unique card videos, so I hope for those of you who watched this till the end that you also enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!